Saints mini guide, part 3, just based off of the success this playbook did have. I'm looking for some run plays here. Obviously, I've got the lead in this one, so, do you go down to I-form tight and try the halfback ISO? Do you go back, do you go down to like a true all-out I-form ground and pound style? That's one potential thing you could do. I just think it's so different than what you're doing in the rest of the playbook that it's kind of like obvious, so it may not work quite as well as you want to see. But one thing I want to call out is the pistol bunch tight end is in this bad boy. They've got strong power, which isn't as good as it was, but it can really kind of mess with some of these blitzes potentially. And you can audible to this pistol bunch tight end. It's the halfback zone, but you could at least audible to it from this gun tight offset tight end. So let's try a little sample of what that might look like. You can come out in halfback draw if you think that's a run that might work against a certain blitz, but you could also head on over to the pistol bunch tight end. Now I know you don't have the strong power from this, so people may know what you're into, but you could at least playmaker at left, playmaker at right, and just see if it works for whatever reason. And you can grab a user stiff arm. I love those new callouts. It's one of the first games I played actually with those, but that might work for you. Twins flex. Let's see. Do I have a Jimmy Graham that I could throw and we could try and be part of the rock concert? Let's try a fullback dive, Jimmy Graham. We're gonna try this maneuver. I used to do this all the time. So right now he was. So I felt like he was actually in a good position to stop the dive. Then I felt like he got in worse position. So we ended up still running it. But, we talked about the passing sets. We talked about the red zone in our last video. And now we're kind of just exploring the run game. Strong close. We actually saw this work a little bit. They have the good one, too, with the quick toss and the off tackle. Quick audibles, of course, the dive. But this toss, there, I felt like the move was going outside, but where I've seen people have success, I saw True Boy have some success with Le'Veon, he cuts it right back in. Looks like Madden 03, man. Like, he's able to cut it back in. I wouldn't sleep on the strong close. This trips Y ISO, I believe I'm Wild ran a little bit of this. I think he was in the Rams playbook, but this has got a halfback base. If they're coming out and just like dollar and just not being respectful at all of your ground game, like this guy's being respectful of the ground game, so that's different. But you can come out in the base, or you could also, you have the inside zone. I am going to try and hit a base right here. We saw players experiment with motion. We actually got a good block right there on the motion, and then we did a terrible job cutting it outside, allowed the block shed. So don't keep the base fully outside. And let's see, lastly, if we have anything else that catches my attention. Single back ace, the zone weak. That used to be my jam, guys. It used to be my jam. There's no stretch there. We've got a little bit of time to dig around because he took a big-time timeout. Now, the empty Saint, you're not going to really be able to run the ball at all except with the quarterback. I think Motivator Russell Wilson's one of the fastest that I've seen. I like the car. Obviously, Cunningham prior, but to me, the Russell Wilson looked the most like mobile. We will try a draw here from the gun doubles weak on third down just to show you what it might look like. Because it isn't the best run, but in the right situation, it could be really potent. I don't believe it will work here. I think he's going to be way too strong off the left side. But I want to show you what it looks like. I'd love to run slants right here and just a quick throw to the left. But we'll do that on fourth down instead. So yeah, that was just to show you. That's not the front you want to run it against. This guy is being pretty deliberate with split setups. He's got a lot of setups, though, and he's got a lot of guys in the right spots. I do feel the pressure, but we've done a better job focusing on it. Like there you see he moved that guy to the left side of the screen. He brings that guy up. Looks like the pressure is going to come potentially both ways here. Hopkins will put on a curl in smart route. That seems to be working against this guy for whatever reason.
Thomas, the man in motion left.
We got B. Nope, we got A low. So we picked up everything. We throw to Hopkins, curl underneath. B was going to be open, but he was using it in a unique spot. So I didn't feel super comfortable throwing that. You know, the counters and all that stuff, I don't worry too much about. We'll give you one strong power just to show you what it could look like in the right situation, and then we're going to take this one in. So hopefully this little Saints offensive breakdown just shows you some new ways to enjoy the game. Try those 2 passing sets. 3 passing sets, really. Gun doubles, gun tight, empty. Try a little red zone formation. Try a little ground game. And just mix it up. Madden, this is a great time of the year for Madden. A lot of good items in Ultimate Team that you can really work for. That's a great block. I've honestly never really seen that. That animation. This David Johnson, dynamic, maybe some fumble issues. I've had maybe 2 fumbles with him. That's something I'm going to continue to monitor, see if I have to go to a Ricky Williams or go to that new potential Adrian Peterson. Let's try one more strong, close, quick toss. I would not sleep on that off tackle, though. Another ground game. Let me know in the comments if you're going to try this playbook out, and we'll see if we can get it done for you. I'm also exploring some man-to-man defensive looks that I actually use in this game and had some success with. It seems to be pretty potent if you can get the DRC and the Deion Sanders. So see how he's got that guy out super wide left. I'm just going to cut this run back in. Because he did a good job getting that guy wide, and I just wanted to see if I could cut it back in. And I know this is a run video, but those quick screens work. The Saints have a lot of little gadget plays. They always have. They've had fullback screens, tight end screens, because of the Sean Payton stuff. So I'm going to try and block Clark. I'm going to slide right. And I'm going to go for the win. Screen pick. Yeah, good play. So pressure did still come in off the right side right there. We panicked, and that was a good play. Shouldn't have been going for the end zone there, but we had to do it. But anyway, we did close this out with a victory. Good first game and attempt in the Saints playbook. And until next time, guys, this is Z Farrells, and check out all the videos and lock up. We'll see you live next time.